Check ultimateguard.com and find premium quality products for your favorite trading card game. Check video description or visit Ultimate Guard for more.
How's it going, guys? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Mega Scizor-EX. So this is my version of Mega Scizor-EX deck that I decide to play with it. It's a little bit different than the standard Mega Scizor-EX version with the Crushing Hammer. So with this Mega Scizor-EX, you also have opportunity to play against Weakness. Right now, in the current standard format, evolutions are very popular with those Espeon GX and with the other evolutions from the ancient origins, which means that your opponent can go for the one-hit knockout against your Mega Scizor. But of course, with this deck, he's not gonna have that good chance to go for the one-hit knockout against your Mega Scizor. The same thing will apply for that Volcanion-EX. So I'm running 15 Pokemon, 37 trading cards, and 8 energies. First of all, I want to say that I'm running 4 tree line with the Scizor-EX and Mega Scizor-EX. So this deck is tweaked to the two different options. If you're gonna play against Weakness, you're gonna have that Weakness Policy, and of course you're gonna have that Scizor-EX with the Escape Rope, so you're gonna have option to attack your opponent with the Gale Thrust and also prevent him from being able to go for the one-hit knockout against Scizor just because you have Weakness Policy. Also, Garbodor will help you a lot with the Carbotoxin, so you can also shut down abilities, let's say like a Steam Up. So there is no way if Garbodor isn't played that your opponent can go for the one-hit knockout against your Scizor-EX. Not in a wildest dream, of course, if you have Garbodor and Weakness Policy. On the other side, you can also Mega Evolve to your Mega Scizor, and then you can go with the Iron Crusher for like 120 per turn. Also, with the 4 shield energies, my opponent will have that very bad luck because he's also gonna strike me for like 2 damage counter, 1 damage counters less for each shield energy attached to my Scizor, Mega Scizor, which is gonna be definitely nightmare. In addition to that, also Magearna-EX is gonna help you a lot, especially in the mirror match, of course. One Cobalion with the Revenge Blast is here for maybe that last Revenge Blast for like 180, 200, and even a Quick Guard in the early game can help a lot to prevent your opponent from, with a basic Pokemon, to attack that Cobalion and knock him out. No doubt about Jirachi that is going to be a big deal here, especially against Wespe Queen, Zoroark decks, against Mew, Passimians, and other special energy decks, because Stardust can also buy a turn without too many problems if you cannot set up properly. And of course, 1 Hoopa and 2 Shaymis for the setup. So that's all about Pokemons. Moving on to the item cards, of course, I'm running 2 Escape Ropes because it's very important to have something like Escape Rope here, especially if you're gonna play with the strategy Gale Thrust. As you can see, I'm not running Crushing Hammers because I'm bored about Crushing Hammers, and I just want to have something that I can actually think about when I'm playing, and that I need to build strategy around it. So I decided to build something much I don't even know how to describe that. Playing this deck with the Crushing Hammers is just like Night March. There is no strategy, just throw as many Pokemon as you can, you disco pilot, attach double course energy, go for the one-hit knockout. But with Escape Ropes, with Weakness Policies, with Scizor, Mega Scizor options, and Cobalions, Jirachis, this is definitely something that you need to be at least for a long time in a Pokemon TCGO, so you can actually play this deck on competitive level, because you're definitely gonna need it, especially against Weakness. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that I'm just a good player. I mean, I'm a decent player, so I know what I'm talking about. So basically, 2 Escape Ropes are going to help a lot, especially in that strategy where we are going to be able to just remove our Scizor from the active position and or any other Pokemon, and promote Scizor with a Gale Thrust. Of course, even Float Storms are going to help us to do that, but of course, you need to have something like Escape Rope Float Stone, or just Float Stone from the active Pokemon to your Gale Thrust, so you can actually use it. Never mind. Moving on to the other part of the item cards, I'm also running 2 Mega Turbos because it's very important to have Mega Turbo in this build, so you can from nowhere power up your Mega Scizor. No need to have more than 2 Mega Turbos in my opinion. 2 is just a sweet spot. 1 is too less, 2 is just sweet spot, 3 is just too much overkill in my opinion, because Mega Scizor actually require only 2 energies, so 1 Mega Turbo, 1 energy from hand, and you're ready to go with the Iron Crusher for 120, 140, depending if you have Professor Kukui. Of course, 1 Special Charge and 1 Super Rod is must have in this build. Running only 8 energies can easily be disrupted and discarded. so you definitely need to have Special Charge and Super Rod, no doubt about that. Trust me, Super Rod is also going to help you a lot if one of your Garbodor or Trubbish line are going to be discarded, so you can just recycle them back. 3 Trainers Mails, 4 Ultra Balls, and 4 VE Seekers. I think I don't need to explain too much why I'm running 3-4-4 line here. I would like to have 4-4-4 line for the best possible consistency, but unfortunately I can't because I need to cut 1 Trainer's Mail in addition to that other tech cards. Statement decision is just 1 copy of Parallel City. Why? Just because with Parallel City you can get rid of your Hoopas and Shames from the bench, then you can just use Iron Crusher, discard Parallel City, and you still have available bench space. Decided to go just with the 1, simply because I also decided to deck 1 Deliquent. Deliquent is going to be the only disruptive card in this build. Of course, Stardust, Jirachi is disruptive if we speak about discarding energies, same as the Mega Scizor and Garbodor, but yeah, Deliquent is the only disruption in this build. And of course, it's very good, especially if your opponent plays Parallel City, but as long as you run Iron Crusher, you don't need to worry too much about Stadium. But of course, somebody might say, well, Deliquent just does not make too much sense if you run Mega Scizor. Maybe, possible. Also, something that you can tech inside this build can be maybe 1 copy of Silent Lab. With 1 Silent Lab and 1 Parallel City, you can be 100% positive that you can even have much better and greater chance to win against Volcanion-EX. Trust me. That's just what I'm gonna say about it. Of course, in addition to Garbodor, I'm also running 1 Hex Maniac. That's just because I'm running 1-1 line of the Trubbish Garbodor. Garbodor can easily be knocked out, it's 100 HP Pokemon, so I'm still gonna need maybe Hex Maniac. So yeah, having also the option to grab Hex Maniac is very important. 1 copy of Lysander, 1 copy of Professor Kukui for extra 20, and 1 copy of Skyla just so I can switch my deck for any training card that I need, because yeah, I'm running plenty of item cards and training cards, and Skyla can make such a good impact to this game, so there's a reason why I'm running Skyla. But for example, I'm not running Olympia, as you can see it. Not running Olympia simply because I decided to go with double Escape Rope and double Floatstone, so yeah, unfortunately I decided to actually add Skyla instead of the Olympia. In addition to that, also 7 drop supporters, 3 of them are going to be N and 4 Professor Sycamores. So yeah, I mentioned it just seconds ago. I'm running 2 Flowstones and running also 3 copies of Spirit Links, so I can evolve without losing turn. In addition to that, 2 Weakness Policies, so I can have pretty decent chance against weakness with this build. And of course, 8 energies, 4 of them are going to be shield energies, and 4 of them are going to be just regular basic metal energies. Overall, trust me, deck is very balanced, it's very good, it's very strong, it's very decently built, so you should definitely try to play with it, because in my opinion this is also a very interesting deck to play in the standard format. Against Mega Mewtwo, you're going to have so damn good matchup, especially if they don't run Enhanced Hammers. Of course, maybe Espeon is going to be a little bit problem with that Psybeam, simply because they can confuse your Scizor, but hey, just striking for 10, that's not a big deal, especially when you run Escape Ropes, you don't need to worry too much about them. But overall, Mega Mewtwo will need so many energies, especially if you have those shield energies. This is just ridiculous. I mean, you already have minus 20 resistance, and with the 2 shield energies you can have like minus 40 to the Psychics, which is just insanely strong. But against any other Pokemon that can strike for 100, 130, 50 shield energy is just going to be so damn powerful. So if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCG Castle. As usual, you know about the promotion code. TCG Center 5 can give you the access to the 5% discount on your first purchase. This is available only to the first purchase and the new customers. Of course, if you're looking also to trade your old bulk for the upcoming Sun and Moon Garden Raising Booster Box, that's available worldwide for all the new customers on ccgcastle.com. You can find the link in my video description. All you need to know is promoted in my video description, so make sure to check that, because it's a very, very damn good deal, and I always trade my bulk for the upcoming sets. So it's 100% trusted, and you don't need to worry about it. So let's do some game tests so you can finally see this Mega Scizor-EX in the action after like 10 minutes of the deck description. So I hope you're gonna like this video, so please hit that thumbs up so you can actually help me a little bit with that like. It's just like 1 second to you, but it's a lot for me. So see you in the game. Alright, so let's see who's gonna start first here. Oh, looks like I have opportunity to go first, so why not to kick off going first? Plenty of item cards in my opening hand, but unfortunately no basic Pokemon, which means I'm just gonna reshuffle back my hand and draw 7 new cards. Hopefully the 7 new cards are gonna be much better than this actual hand right now that I have. 2 V Seekers, 2 Mega Turbos, Escape Rope, Spirit Link, and Shield Energy. Alright, let's just see that. Again, no basic Pokemon, but I must say that that hand was just pretty good. Alright, so there is a Scizor-EX. And also Shaymin, Trainer's Mail, Ultra Ball. Well, I like that. Let's see what's gonna be on the other side of the... Oh, Trubbish, Eevee, interesting. Definitely interesting. Let's see, Trainer's Mail first. What we can find with the Trainer's Mail? Professor Sycamore. Alright. I guess I don't want to have 2 Professor Sycamores discarded at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna Sycamore anyway, so... Looks like I'm not gonna need that... Looks like I'm not gonna need... Well, why not to take that Magearna for now and put it on the bench? I mean, I can at least prevent the effects of the attack, like abilities and stuff like that with Magearna, as long as there's not gonna be Garbodor in play. More than that, is it worth to set up my Trubbish on the bench? I think it's not. For now, unfortunately, I can't know if my opponent looking forward maybe to play also Flare in his deck. I'm not gonna take the risk here, so I'm just gonna Sycamore for 7. Alright, there is one more Scizor, and I'm looking forward just to pass my turn for now. Alright. I mean, decided to put my Trubbish in play, just in case if I'm gonna play against maybe Flareon. Playing against Flareon is gonna be a nightmare here, but even against Umbreon it's a nightmare. But the good thing is that I actually have resistance minus 20 to Deep Psych, so that Psy Beam is just gonna go for like a 10, which means that I can even just attach my Shield Energy and Mega Evolve into my Mega Scizor, losing that turn, having my Weakness Policy attached. So there is one Crushing Hammer and it's a Tails, which is definitely good for me. Alright, so he flipped that Tails on the coin flip. That's the Crushing Hammer number 1. There's one Lysander. Alright, still I have minus 20 to the Psychic Pokemons. So that's just gonna be 10, and I'm gonna be confused. Alright. Let's see. I'm confused, which is not a big deal. I can attach one energy here. I can Ultra Ball for something like Professor Sycamore, and let it be Hoopa-EX. Yeah, why not? He's probably gonna also play double CORSAIR energies and special energies here, so I don't see a reason why I wouldn't put my Jirachi in play. More than that, somehow I just don't want to discard that Mega Turbo and Shield Energy, but I'm gonna do that. So Sycamore for 7, no sign of a Float Stone. At least I can retreat. I can even play my Garbodor, so I can also have my Garbodor in play. And more than that, this is just gonna be one Steel Wing for 20. I feel how this is gonna be a long match, so better prepare your nerve for that. As expected, double CORSAIR energy is here, which means he can go with the Psychic for like 90, minus 40, that's gonna be like 50. not enough damage counters even close to do something serious here. Which means I can add 1 energy to my Scizor on the bench. And I'm gonna just play that N. Of course, N will help both of us. But mainly I'm looking maybe for that Mega Turbo and maybe possibility to set up my Mega Scizor somehow, but looks like that's not gonna happen. But what's gonna happen here is gonna be Ultra Ball for Scizor Spirit Link and Shaymin-EX. And of course I'm gonna grab 1 Mega Scizor here, no doubt about that. Do I want to end my turn here? Guess I'm gonna think about that twice. First I'm gonna play that Super Rod for Shaymin, Mega Scizor, and Metal Energy. Is it worth to Mega Evolve here? So I can strike for like 120. I think I'm actually not gonna do that. I feel how letting my opponent to hit me only for 50 is much better at this moment and for now. Until I actually manage to set up more Pokemons on my bench, at least 1 more Mega Scizor. So unfortunately Trainer's Mail for nothing. And there is 1 Floatstone. Alright, so right now he can have that free retreat available. Trainer's Mail number 2. Let's see, that's gonna be for Crushing Hammer. Alright, right now Crushing Hammer is gonna be painful, especially because I have 2 already Mega Turbos in my discard pile. And plenty of energies, 2 of them. I mean, when I say plenty, definitely it is plenty. When you run 8 energies, 2 energies in discard pile are a lot. Alright. 1 Ultra Ball. Will that be maybe for Garbodor? Or maybe something else. Maybe something like a Shaymin-EX for the setup. Yeah, this is gonna be for the Shaymin-EX and the setup. Alright, so we'll set up for like 5. Yeah, I mean, decided to attach Weakness Policy. It was definitely a bad decision, especially because I was scared about seeing maybe that Flareon. And that was the only concern about me. And I actually regret doing that. So there's just a Lysander. Alright, probably on the Garbodor for the knockout. He can have the knockout against my Garbodor, but somehow I feel that's actually much better instead of the hitting for 50 my Scizor, because I'm gonna have that extra turn available for my Jirachi Stardust. And that's gonna be painful. Oh no, he decided to go for the Shaymin-EX. Alright, you can have that. No doubt about it. Oh, DYGX. Look at this. So, looks like 10 damage counters are gonna go to my Mega Scizor on the bench. So, time for Professor Sycamore. Time for 7 new cards. Well, 6 damage counters. Alright. Oh, Cobalion top deck. That's actually pretty decent and pretty worth top deck, so I think I'm not gonna discard Cobalion, I'm just gonna end for 6. No way. No way. Okay, passing my turn back to my opponent. This is just pretty bad. Yeah, at least I have Parallel City, so I can get rid of my Shaymin from the bench. I can also get rid from 1 more Pokemon on my bench. Oh, there's a Flareon. Yeah, I was scared about that Flareon, and right now I can actually see Flareon in the play. 2 Lysanders already in his discard pile. Oh, Sycamore for 7. Alright. Center Lady available. Alright, that's fine. I think I'm gonna lose this game. I think I'm actually gonna lose this game. I didn't set up pretty well in the beginning of the game, so there is just a V0 for Lysander. Of course, he wants to get knockout against my Garbodor. There is no doubt about it. And a Floatstone for the Flareon. Alright. I mean, literally all I need here is... Yeah, I actually need 2 cards. I need energy, and I need Lysander, so I can just go for the knockout against this Flareon. Alright, so 3 damage counters goes down to my Shaymin. Smell is actually a very good top deck. Escape Rope can help me to move my Shaymin from the active position, and also can force my opponent to promote something in the front, meaning that I can maybe have knockout against. I'm gonna definitely have probably knockout against one of his Pokemon with my Gale Trust. So let's see if that's gonna happen. Parallel City 3 downs to me. I'm gonna get rid of my Magearna, and I'm gonna get rid of my Shaymin-EX. After that, I'm just gonna end. And I hope I'm gonna get energy card, because if I don't get energy, oh, there we go, there is a energy card. Okay, I can relieve right now. I'm gonna grab 2 prize cards here. 2 prize cards here, which is a big deal. 110. Knockout against Shaymin, plus I have a protection from the fire because I have, 2 shield energies, well played, because I have Weakness Policy attached, and my opponent can go with the Psychic for like 120 minus 20 for the resistance, which is going to be just 100, so not enough for the knockout. He's definitely going to need something like Professor Kukui. I'm not sure if you can find Professor Kukui. Anyway, there is another Espeon GX for him to play. And there we go, there's a Garbodor. Oh, so that means only one thing. With that Garbodor in play, right now there is no more a flare effect, which means that Espeon GX is not anymore fire type. And I'm happy to see that. I'm definitely happy to see that. So there's a trainer's mail for something like a Floatstone or a Deliquent. That's interesting decision, my friends. I think I'm just gonna grab Deliquent, limit my opponent possibilities. That's definitely gonna happen. And I'm gonna put my Scizor on the bench. I'm gonna attach my Spirit Link and just one shield energy to him. Oh, no way, he just discarded Enhance Hammer. Alright, that's fine. Spirit Link, and that's gonna be the Gale Trust. That's the only thing I can actually do. I mean, I could even retreat. Paying 2 energy retreat cost. I think I'm just gonna have that Sycamore for 7 next turn, maybe possible knockout against his Espeon. So, time to promote my Jirachi. Worst case scenario, I can have that Stardust. Or even better, let's just be 100% positive that we can perform the knockout here. So I'm gonna Skyla for Floatstone. That's 100% positive knockout. I mean, I can go for like 110 with my Gale Trust, and that's something I'm gonna do. So Gale Trust for like 110, and the best part about that Gale Trust is the fact that my opponent will actually attack me for 4 damage counters less, which is just insanely powerful. And right now I'm gonna need that Lysander. I'm definitely gonna need Lysander. Oh, thank God there's a Tails on that Crushing Hammer, thank God. 2 Crushing Hammers, 1 Enhanced Hammer. Oh no, there's an Enhanced Hammer. That Enhanced Hammer is very painful. 5 energies in my discard pile. I don't like that. Not at all. But it's okay. It's okay because I'm gonna play my Kukui here. That's just, oh my gosh, not sure. I have 10 cards available, but I have plenty of these Seekers left, which means I can Ultra Ball, I can throw out my N and my Professor Kukui, which means that I have 2 more energies available, but in addition to that I also have Cobalion and the VS Seeker. So if I want to go for the knockout, one-hit knockout against this Espeon, I need to force him to take like 3 more prize cards. Then I can go for like 180 plus Professor Kukui, which is going to be more than enough for the knockout. Right now I'm just gonna grab 1 Cobalion, then I'm gonna have 9 cards, and with Sycamore I'm gonna drop 7, so that's okay, that's perfectly fine for me. It's gonna be Sycamore for 7, meaning that as long as the Garbodor is in play, I don't need to worry too much. So that's gonna be 1 Special Charge. So I don't even need to worry anymore about decking out here. So yeah, let's just count something here. 60, 120. So he can attack me for like 3, 6, 120, 120, 110, 100. Oh, he can't even go for the one-hit knockout against my Mega Scizor here, just because I have 2 shield energies. So yeah, I can even knock out his Garbodor there, simply because I can reduce the damage for 40, and the max damage that he can do with the Psychic is going to be like 120 times 2, which is 240, but still he can't go for more than like 80, which is 160. So Psybeam for like 100. Oh, just for the... Oh, okay. Did I expect that? To be honest, no, I didn't. So I must admit that I didn't expect that. Alright, I didn't expect Confused, which is pretty good move, definitely. So what I'm gonna do here is I can gamble. Basically, I can gamble with my V-Seeker for Lysander, and if I get lucky, if I get heads on the coin flip, this pain is gonna be over and I'm gonna win this game. But of course, I need to flip heads on the coin flip. If I miss the opportunity to get heads on the coin flip, I'm gonna be knocked out. But no, there's a heads on the coin flip, so I managed to win against Weakness. Whew. Alright, so yeah, that was a very painful game to watch, but at least I also had another Metal Shield energy in my hand, so I could even have another turn knockout with my Mega Scizor against his Flareon for the last prize and for the victory. But it was definitely a very close matchup. Not sure what to say about it. At the end, managed to grab a victory here, so I'm definitely pleased with the deck performance. When you win against Weakness, you know the deck is actually pretty good and very good balanced. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to help me up. Of course, I'm gonna do more videos in the future, so I hope you enjoy watching this video. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments below. Of course, it's a deck without crushing hammers and enhanced hammers and other stuff that can be disruptive. The only disruptive card here is gonna be Delinquent and nothing else. Of course, we can also say about Disruption, Hex Maniac, maybe Jirachi, and Mega Scizor by itself, but overall, I actually like so much this deck, and yeah, I hope you're also gonna like it. So make sure to check this deck and to try it in TCGO, because it's a pretty good and it's a lot of fun with it. So make sure to stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Have a nice day wherever you are, we'll see you in the next video. So till then, have a nice day and goodbye.